It's time for another Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast. I took the week off for Thanksgiving, but I'm back again, and this time an exciting podcast with Shelly Fitzgerald, who is representing the Tour of Homes and Dollars for Scholars. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to do the Tour of Homes, and I was amazed at some of the beautiful homes we have around the Newton area that are not only decorated beautifully on the outside, but man, totally beautifully decorated on the inside. And you're going to find out about the homes that you can tour this Saturday. And tickets are on sale now, and she'll have all the ticketing information to pass along to you during the podcast, so listen up for that. First of all, a word from our sponsors, including my buddy Ryan at Ryan's Tire and Auto on First Avenue in Newton. Well, when you drive by the courthouse, know that Ryan donated $2,000 to the Courthouse Lighting Fund, and he couldn't do it without the loyalty of their customers. And sadly, Ryan's father passed away in this year, just a few months ago, and he, I think, and his family donated the $2,000 in honor of his father, who always loved Christmas and Christmas lights. He's also been giving away prizes right and left toward the end of the year, and if you see his Facebook posts, he says Barbie's having a party. He gave a check to Barb to buy something fun with a check for a prize. He also gave away a prize to a guy named Rick. He gave him a C note. And another prize he gave to a person who has been a customer at his place too. And you can see that on Facebook too. So he's been giving away prizes. He's the prize man at Ryan's Tire and Auto on First Avenue in Newton. And also, in this winter weather, I've been thankful that I had Ryan put some new tires on my car and also a brake pad. And he got my car all winterized. And if you haven't had your car winterized yet, hey, stop in and talk to Ryan's. Another fine sponsor is Newton Clinic. And this is cold and flu season. And if you haven't had your flu shot yet or a COVID shot, hey, stop on into Newton Clinic and get that taken care of. And of course, we just got back from Thanksgiving and the big holiday season, and they are wishing all their customers on Facebook a happy Thanksgiving from Newton Clinic. It is the season, they say, to be thankful for their patients in our community, for the dedicated customers that they have, and they certainly have a dedicated team at the Newton Clinic. Your trust, they say, means the world to them. They say thank you for letting us care for you and your family all year long from the Newton Clinic. Happy Thanksgiving, and they want to say that they are very thankful for you. They have a very grateful heart, and during the holiday season, stop on in to Newton Clinic. Another fine sponsor, Advantage Credit Union.
Ho, ho, holy mistletoe! Are you still being fleeced on your monthly vehicle payments? Give yourself an early Christmas gift and refinance your sleigh ride with Advantage Credit Union. We'll have you dancing and prancing down the driveway as you save on your monthly payments and lower your interest rate. Best of all, you don't have to leave the comfort of your home to sign the paperwork. You can stay warm and cozy in your Santa pants and sign everything electronically. Call or text Advantage Credit Union today to get started.
Federally insured by the NCUA.
It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and this time we're going to be talking with Shelly Fitzgerald, and she is with Dollars for Scholars, and this is about the Tour for Homes. And I'm excited about the Tour for Homes. I went on that a few years ago, and I was just amazed at how beautiful some of our homes are around the Newton area. I had no idea. Basically, I don't get out of my own house very often, and to see how well decorated and how beautiful some of these homes are in Newton, it just amazed me. And Shelly, when people do the Tour for Homes, the money raised goes to a great cause. Tell us about that.
It absolutely does. I'm really happy to be part of Tour of Homes and Dollars for Scholars. So Dollars for Scholars has been going since 1985 in Newton, if you can believe that. So over 40 years, and they've been giving scholarships to students in Newton High School and West Academy. The over 3,800 students in that 40 years have received scholarships from Dollars for Scholars, and Tour of Homes is just one piece of that puzzle.
That is fantastic. And scholarships are so important with the cost of education these days.
Absolutely.
Well, that is great. Well, tell us how people, first of all, can get tickets, and then we'll repeat that again at the end of this podcast because we want to know, if people want to contribute to this big cause, that is how they can do that, by getting tickets to the various homes that they can tour.
So tickets are available online. If anybody has Facebook, Dollars for Scholars Newton, if they look that up on Facebook, and through Zeffy, you can order online tickets. Now, Zeffy, at the end of the purchase, does ask if you want to contribute to Zeffy. You do not need to do that. That doesn't go to Dollars for Scholars. We just get the $15 per ticket, so you can get it that way. Some people may have gone to see the movie Wicked at the Capitol 2 Theater this week and next week, and you can get tickets there. Not next week, it's just this week. I'm a little behind with the snow day today that
I understand that.
But if they saw the little promo video that we made featuring a couple of the homes, there's a code that you can QR code that you could scan to get those tickets to. We also have some flyers around town. You can scan the QR code. But for those people that don't want to do the online ticket purchasing, we do have tickets available at the high school starting tomorrow, Tuesday. So Tuesday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. we are selling tickets. We do ask for the exact change for that, the $15 or checks payable to Dollars for Scholars. If people want to come and just purchase their tickets at the high school, they can do that also.
Okay, yeah. So if you're listening to this on Tuesday, then it's starting today, of course, obviously also.
Gotcha.
So tell us about the homes and the addresses for these homes and why they were chosen to be on the tour of homes, Shelly.
Well, we have 5 absolutely beautiful homes and just a very huge assortment of types of homes. So one of the homes, and we don't really have an order for people to go. You can just go in any order that you would like. One of our homes is from Chad and Christy Gephardt. It's 1801 West 21st Street North, and it's a beautiful Victorian home with a wraparound porch. It's a large family of 9. They have 7 children, and they have graciously offered their home for a tour of homes. One of the fun things that I'm looking forward to for that one is that she says they have over 50 illuminated trees throughout the home and a life-size nativity scene. So I love how people just are so into the holiday season and decorating. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Carney and Laura Laux have offered their home, 2986 North 18th Avenue West. They're calling it the Stone Cottage in the Country, and it was a Mormon-built home in 2015. So just an absolutely beautiful home with fun things there. I'm looking forward to seeing the grandkids center down in the basement where the grandkids play and have Nerf gun battles and such. So that looks like a beautiful home too.
They have their own grandkids center.
It sounds like it. I haven't been able to see it yet, so I'm looking forward to doing that on Saturday.
Can you tell us a little more about that home?
It's located in Deer Run, one of the subdivisions.
Okay.
There's also a Victorian dollhouse created by Carney's mother. So that sounds very interesting to me too.
Yeah.
But the lower level is the family center of the home. So it sounds like they love to have their grandchildren over and have dedicated a big section of the home just for the grandchildren to have some fun there.
Okay.
Another house on the tour is Bruce and Shirley Newsom, 118 South 44th Avenue West. So this house is a home that was built in 1972. Has kind of a fun story. They were out for a ride one day and saw this house under construction and thought, oh, I wish they were building that house for us. And 2 years later, that was the house that they purchased. So it sounds like that has some fun. 1974, that has come a long way. They've done a lot of additions to it, with most recently an addition in 2025, just this year. So with an extended master bedroom suite, a new kitchen, and a lot of fun things. It sounds like Shirley's really whimsical and likes doing eye-catching colors. So looking forward to looking at some of those fun things that she's created. It sounds like she's quite the crafter.
Well,
so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yes. And Bruce has an interest in Scottish Highlander steers, and he had one named Almanzo, and so there are a lot of replicas of that steer throughout the home. Kind of fun. Another home by Brian and Jenny Springer. It's a brand new home, 2312 North 9th Avenue East. It's in the Newburgh area. So they just moved in this year. 3-bedroom and 3-bath. It has an open concept. And I've been in this one. So they're friends of mine. So it's been kind of fun to watch that come around.
Is that in the area, Shelly, where they're building those new homes?
Correct, yes.
Okay, sure. There's a lot of homes popping up there.
A lot of homes popping up, and this is one of the newest ones that have popped up. And I know they're big Newton Cardinals. Iowa Hawkeye fans also, but huge Newton Cardinals, and their lower level is really decorated well with a lot of the Newton Cardinal, with Brian and Jenny both being educators here in Newton, their kids going to school in Newton. So it's a fun to see like this brand new construction. So we've got homes that were built in 1972 and homes that were built in 2025. And another one that is a very eye-catching one, Randy and Marilyn Terlouw have their home on 306 First Avenue West, and people have probably noticed it driving by, but maybe didn't realize that it was a home. It has First Avenue loft at the top, so it's a completely renovated downtown loft. It was built in 1925 as a commercial building, and I was able to actually see some of the pictures that Marilyn shared with how it has come when she first looked at it. And I hope I'm not putting words in her mouth, but I believe she said that when she first looked at it, she told Randy, no way. There's no way I can picture this being a home. And we did some filming there for the promo that we did for Dollars for Scholars. And it is absolutely gorgeous.
This is the place with the tattoo place downstairs.
Correct, yes.
And it says First Avenue Lofts on top.
Yes.
And it's their home upstairs?
It is their home upstairs.
Okay. Yes, I've driven by it a million times. Well, I just ate at Made Right for lunch today.
Right across the street.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they live up there.
They live up there.
Okay.
So you can see the garage that is on the front. That's the garage that they use. I do caution some people that maybe have trouble with stairs, because it is quite a few stairs, because you walk in the door and you go straight up the stairs. But if you can make it up there, it is well worth it. It is absolutely beautiful. And Marilyn, Randy does construction, so he did all of that. And I'm sure she wouldn't mind me sharing that he actually fell in the construction part where a floor kind of gave way, or a ladder gave way, and he dislocated his shoulder, had to go to the hospital, but didn't stop him. He kept on going.
Okay.
And Marilyn just has that touch of flair and interior design, and many of the things that are in their home she's created. But so many things that too many to even be able to talk about all in at one time. But that is an amazing house, and you have no idea when you walk in what you're about ready to see. But it's gorgeous.
Well, so when you see the sign First Avenue Loft, that implies that there's other places up for rent up there too, or is it just?
No, it's the entire upper level is their home.
Is that right?
And it's absolutely beautiful. I was able to already go through that one. And it has, and I hope it's nice enough. I don't know that it will be, but they even have a area on the back, an outdoor area that they've created, just a really cozy area back there with a view of the courthouse. And it's just really a really neat thing. So that I anticipate being a pretty popular one, because people drive by it and don't really realize what it is.
I wonder if people ask them if there's places for rent up there, because I see that sign and I think, I wonder if I can get an apartment up there, Right. That is really, really neat.
Yeah, the entire floor, and he's completely renovated it, and it is just amazing.
Well, that is great.
To see. Yeah.
All right. Are those all the homes that are on the tour?
Those are the 5 homes that we have on the tour this year. So really exciting to be able to offer those. And we're so thankful to the families that are letting people just come and walk through just for Dollars for Scholars. So it's an amazing thing that they're doing for us.
How are these homes chosen anyway, Shelly?
So often they're really chosen in many, many different ways. And we are always looking for people to offer their homes. And some of these they've been offered. They've heard through the grapevine that maybe we would need some homes. So a lot of them have been offered, like, yep, we'll do it. Or we have been seeking things out, asking people, do you know someone that would be willing to put their home on the tour? I know the Newsoms, Hillary, their daughter Hillary Montalvo is our board president. Okay. So I think they were kind of worked in through that. We did have somebody drop out kind of towards the last minute, and we were looking in October quickly for someone, or maybe it was September. And so I texted my friend Jenny Springer and said, "You have a brand new, beautiful home. Would you be willing to be on the tour?" And she graciously agreed, without asking her husband, I might add. So they are on it. So that was our please, 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 could somebody help us out? And I'm really glad that we were able to get that one, because it's fun to see these brand new builds.
Well, that's great. Tell us who some of your directors are and who's on your board, Shelly.
Sure. So I mentioned Hillary Montalvo. She is our board president. Chantel Lundberg is our vice president. Gary Kirchhoff, a longtime Newton supporter. He was my principal when I was in high school at Newton High School. So he's our treasurer. And Denise Bontrager is our secretary. So, and then we also have many other people on our board. I serve on the board. I'm one of the school counselors at the high school. And so through that, I was appointed onto the board. And then our current principal, Michael Dale, is on the board. Brett Doring has joined. Pat Foote, longtime Spanish teacher. She was my Spanish teacher in high school. Jeff Holshoe, Bill Peters, Sarah Patterson, Casey Shea, Marilyn Terlau, and Jana Van Genderen are all on our board. And then we also have two students. We always have a junior and a senior in high school. So we have two students that serve. And this year it's Jarrett Sweeney and Brooke Jarvis serve with us on our board to help us.
Okay, well, tell us again how people can get tickets and what the money goes to, Shelly.
So the money goes to scholarships. And we have every student that applies for a scholarship receives one. And that's the really amazing thing about Dollars for Scholars. No student is turned away. If you fill out the application and you do the application, you will receive a scholarship. And scholarships last year ranged from $3,000 to $5,000 for each student.
Wow.
And students also receive a second year. If they successfully complete their first year of college, then they get a second year.
Do they have to have a certain grade point to successfully complete that?
They do not.
Wow.
No, we give a scholarship to every single student that applies for this. And students can go to a 4-year college, a 2-year college, a trade school. We have students go to cosmetology school. If they are going on to further themselves, then we will find a way to help pay for it.
Wow, I could have used that when I went to broadcasting college.
Absolutely.
Good heavens, that is great.
So tickets can be found on the Facebook page for Newton Dollars for Scholars and purchased through the Zeffy, and it's an electronic ticket. They can also be purchased at Newton High School Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 3. And again, we would appreciate exact change on that. They're $15 a ticket, $20 at the door. So if you purchase them in advance, they're $15. At the door, it's $20.
Okay, and Tuesday through Friday, and so probably be uploading this late Monday night into Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So Tuesday through Friday, so that I'm trying to think of the calendar. So that'd be the 2nd, through the 5th?
Correct.
Yeah, the 2nd through the 5th.
Because it's this Saturday, December 6th.
Okay.
And the tour runs from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. And so anytime in that time period, you can go to any of the homes, and there's not a certain route that you have to take. But when you get your ticket, you'll get a little map too. Your electronic ticket will give you a map, a Google map, to be able to drive from home to home also.
Sounds fantastic. Well, thanks for chatting with us today, and thanks to Dollars for Scholars for doing this every year. Mm-hmm. And maybe you mentioned this at the outset, but how long has the Tour for Homes been going on, Shelly?
I'm not sure about the actual tour of homes. I know Dollars for Scholars has been in Newton since 1985, so 40 years of Dollars for Scholars. And I know the tour has been going on for quite a while.
Yeah.
And the tickets have been $10 for many, many years. This is the first year we went up to $15. So it's just we're hoping to fund even more scholarships.
It's a great cause.
It really is.
So check it out, Tour for Homes. Get a ticket, support Dollars for Scholars. Shelly, thanks for chatting with us today.
Thank you, Jamie.
Another fine sponsor includes Lynette Baker, Halo Branded Solutions. If you want to get in contact with Lynette for any kind of advertising specialty product you might want for this holiday season, get a hold of Lynette. Her business card is on the sponsor page of outandaboutwithjamiegrout.com. Another fine sponsor includes Westside Java Coffee Bar, donating a $10 certificate to any winners of Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast trivia that we do on Sunday mornings. Made Right in downtown Newton. They not only have great Made Rights, but they have breakfast 7 days a week. I've tried them, and they are absolutely delicious. Along with our new sponsor, St. Rest Coffee House in downtown Grinnell. They donate a half dozen of those delicious monster cookies that they have. You'll get them right there at the front window there at St. Rest. You can get your mocha latte or hot chocolate, whatever you need there at St. Rest. And also B. Nicole Salon. Stop on in and say hi to Brandy. They're right next to the Chamber of Commerce in downtown Grinnell. If you need a brand new do, check out B. Nicole Salon in downtown Grinnell. Until next time, Grr out is out. See ya.